So let's be real. If you're here, it's probably because you're feeling the squeeze of credit card debt. That feeling, it's heavy, it's constant, and it can be just plain overwhelming. But the good news, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to walk through this step by step and help you find your way forward. Sound familiar? That weight on your chest, that little pit in your stomach every time you think about it. Yeah, it's a really tough spot to be in, and it's totally understandable to feel that way. Look, here's the first thing you absolutely have to know. You are not alone in this, not even close. So many people are going through the exact same thing. And just by being here, you've already made the decision to start. So let's do it. Let's start that journey to taking back control. Okay, first things first, we have to just say it out loud. The stress that comes with debt, it is 100% real. It's not just some numbers on a statement. It affects your sleep, your mood, your entire life. So let's just acknowledge that. And this quote, man, it just nails it, doesn't it? The journey out of debt doesn't actually start with making a payment. It starts with a decision, a powerful decision, right here and now, that you're not going to stay stuck. That's the real starting line. All right, so you've made that decision. You're moving forward. Now what? Well, here comes the part that, yeah, nobody really loves. But trust me, it is absolutely essential. We have to face the numbers. Think about it like this. You can't use a GPS to get somewhere new if you don't let it know your current location, right? It's the same thing. This isn't about feeling bad or placing blame. It's just about finding out exactly where you are on the map so we can chart a course to where you want to go. So what does that actually look like? It's pretty straightforward, just 3 steps to get some clarity. First, grab a piece of paper or open a new spreadsheet and list out every single credit card you owe money on. Step 2. Next to each one, write down the total balance and, this is super important, the interest rate. And third, get a simple, honest look at what's coming in versus what's going out each month. This isn't about judgment, remember. It's about knowledge, and knowledge is power. Okay? Once you have that clear picture, it's time for the next step. And this is often the one that feels the most intimidating, actually talking to your creditors. But let's try to think about this differently. This isn't a call of surrender. It's you proactively taking charge and looking for a solution. Now check this out, because the words you choose matter a lot. Saying I can't pay my bills feels like a dead end. It shuts the conversation down. But saying I want to explore my repayment options, that opens a door. It makes you a partner in solving the problem, not just someone with a problem. See the difference? And hey, if you're staring at your phone thinking, but what do I actually say? Don't worry. Here is a script. Literally, you can read this word for word. It is so powerful because it shows you're serious, it uses key phrases they understand like hardship programs, and it proves you want to work with them. This is your power statement. So, you've made the call. You've opened the door. What's next? Well, this is where you find out about the different paths you can take. You probably have more options than you think. Let's go over a couple of the most common ones. Okay, so you'll probably hear about these two. First, there's a hardship program. Think of this as a temporary lifeline directly from your creditor. They might agree to lower your interest rate or your minimum payment for a few months to help you get back on your feet. Then there's something called a debt management plan. This usually involves a nonprofit credit counseling agency. What they do is work with all your creditors to roll your payments into one single monthly payment, and they can often get you a much lower interest rate. The big takeaway here, there are structured programs designed to help. All right, let's take a deep breath. We've covered a lot of ground, right? We've gone from that feeling of stress to having some real concrete things you can do. Now let's pull it all together into your personal debt relief roadmap. Here it is, your 5-point plan. First, acknowledge the stress, but know you can do something about it. Second, face the numbers. Get that clarity. Third, call your creditors. You can do it. Fourth, ask about your options. And finally, and this is maybe the most important part, just choose your first step. You don't have to fix everything overnight. Just pick one thing to do first. And just remember that, okay? It's not about some giant impossible leap. It's about that first small step in the right direction. We've just walked through the map together. You've got the directions now. You are in the driver's seat. So, I'm going to leave you with this one question. Forget about next week or next month. Right now, based on everything we just talked about, what is the one single manageable step you will commit to taking today to get this journey started?